So actually, I was going to bring up insurance because it's on everybody's mind who takes insurance. In fact, I talk to some people who just don't even take insurance anymore. So how big of a deal is it, or how much does it affect a practice like yours? I mean, when you're in the rehabilitation, it's impossible for you not take insurance. But how much time do you have to spend messing around with getting reimbursed?
Too much time. Easy answer, way too much time. Yeah, I mean, there are more and more cash-based practices coming up because they don't want to deal with the insurance companies. They don't want to deal with the denials. They don't want to deal with the phone calls saying, hey, you paid me X last time and now you paid me X minus whatever. What's going on? Like, why is there a disconnect? And we have an internal billing team that handles all of that. We've been very fortunate enough to be able to have that. Some other companies need to third party that with an external source. And, you don't really have the inside scoop on what's going on in those case scenarios. But yeah, it's getting harder and harder. Less and less things are being covered. Higher deductibles are being introduced. Reimbursement rates are going way down. So, it's about evolving. And if you're not evolving as a company, you're going to die, right? So we have to evolve every single year. So we expect it every year, and we look at, all right, what did the year before to this year do? What happened? If it decreased or increased deductibles, let's expect the same thing to happen next year. And how do we combat it? And how do we address that and make up for it in the end? So yeah, it is an unfortunate byproduct of being in this business, but like I said before, if you're not evolving, you're dying. So we have to evolve.
So where do you see New Jersey Sports Spine and Wellness? I'm making up a new name for your company. In the next, pardon?
It's a mouthful.
Yeah. In the next 3 years, what are the plans for the business?
So
3 to 5 years.
We're currently, and I can't divulge too much, just for sake of, being able to accomplish these things without competitors. We're looking to diversify some things, and we're kind of taking feedback from patients and from the community on what they want, what they don't have, and where we can fill in the gap. So we have to evolve and we have to diversify what we're doing as a company in order to sustain growth and continue the legacy that the owners have put out there. I mean, we've been, running for 26 years. I've been fortunate enough to be a part of that for the last 6, which is a drop in the bucket compared to the longevity of the company. But like I said, we're looking to diversify and, bring on services that we've gained feedback from patients and the community that, places don't have that they would like to have and have the ability to go to.